G'day you cheeky dogs, today we are doing a deep dive into Pom Pom from Bluey. We will be talking about her design, her family, her attitude, friendships, Bluey theories to do with her, as well as her appearance in the show, bonus clips and books, and some fun facts about her at the end. So if you love Pom Pom as much as we do here, then make sure you hit that like button down below, as well as that subscribe button and bell for notifications, so you know about any of my future Bluey videos.
When I was a kid, there was only one. Okay, I'll stop.
So, starting off with design, Pom Pom is a Pomeranian. Her name is a hint to her breed as well as a joke because she looks like actual cheerleader pom-poms.
Pom-Pom! That was close.
She is extra small compared to others her age, which is highlighted in her bio as it says that she is teacup size. However, her mother is the same size as Bandit and Chili, so this indicates that she will get bigger eventually. And we do also see a teenage Pomeranian in Bluey as a background character. And this is thanks to Jasmine Moody. We know that she created this character as her and that she relates to Pom Pom the most. So perhaps this could be a relative of Pom Pom, like a sister or even a cousin.
Well, she is a bit small for this game.
There's nothing wrong with being small, honey.
Pom Pom also seems to know quite a lot about her own breed as well, which we can see when she is telling Chili,
Pomeranians are a small breed.
as well as her iconic line.
Pomeranians are small but hardy breed.
So perhaps even though she seems to be the runt size of her family, her mother has instilled confidence in her as often as she can with saying these things to her to let her know more about her breed. Similar to how Chili also did this with Bingo in Bin Night.
We're healers. We're a bit stubby, but we're tough.
Next, we're going to go through Pom Pom's attitude. While she is self-conscious of her size, she doesn't ever blame others for the games that they are playing because she isn't able to due to her size.
Maybe it's better if I don't play washing. Pom-Pom!
At the start of Seesaw, we see that she is still learning to speak up for herself about these games. However, when given encouragement by others, she becomes very determined. For example, at the start of the Seesaw episode, she is unable to climb over a small ledge. However, when she is at the Seesaw later on and Bluey and her friends are yelling encouragement to her, she is able to not only climb up onto it, but climb up it as well.
I'm up! Yeah! That's it! Here I come! Come on, Pom-Pom, climb back up! Okay!
She is also happy to accept help when she needs it. This can be seen with not only her asking Chili for help, but accepting it when Bluey lifts her up to say hooray, and even when she falls down after grabbing Bandit's leg, Bingo offers her hand to help her up and so she can run with them. By the end of Seesaw, we see that she is able to stand up for herself and her inclusion in these games, as she goes against what Judo says to her.
You're too small to be the spider. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, she's not. Pomeranians are a small but hardy breed.
Something to note though is that her and Judo do appear to be friends, as in the very first Where's Bluey book, they can be seen at the beach scene pretending to talk to each other on the phone, which we know is one of Judo's favourite games from the episode Butterflies.
Could you believe it?
In general, Pom Pom is very energetic, cute, and can be outspoken, but is very polite to adults all the time.
But it stopped on me, Lucky's dad.
Oh man, I'm not cut out for this.
We can also tell that she's able to adapt to games and has a good attitude about Lucky's dad's rules in Pass the Parcel, and she even adopts these rules for her own birthday party. Speaking of birthday parties, we should talk about who Pom Pom's close friends are. In the episode Seesaw, we saw that both her and her mother are good friends with the healers, and her mother seems to be quite close to Chili as she knows to ask about her dad, Mort.
And how's your dad going?
Pom-Pom!
He's just
Over here!
We're going to see him next week.
Okay, I'm coming.
We can also see from the episode Pass the Parcel that she is also very good friends with Leela, Chucky, Buddy, Jasper G, and Missy, as they are invited to her birthday party and she also appears at all of their birthday parties too. In fact, that group is the only one that appears at each other's parties, which leads to the Bluey theory of why. Because Pom Pom doesn't go to school with Bingo and her friends, nor does Chucky.
Lucky's dad, do I not win anything?
Oh, it's okay. You won $5.
So let's talk next then about the Pom Pom Bluey theories, like how does she know Chucky, Bingo, and her school friends. One theory works on the fact that her mother is good friends with Chili, possibly because they play hockey together, or perhaps do watercolor classes together.
Just means I'll have to miss watercolor.
However, this wouldn't really explain how Pom Pom is friends with the others. Another theory is that perhaps she goes to gymnastic classes with Bingo and some of her classmates, and Chucky goes too, which would then explain how they all know each other.
I can't take Bingo to gymnastics. I have to fly to Longreach.
Aww.
Sorry, Bingo.
No worries. I'll take you to gymnastics, Bingo.
However, there is another theory based on the episode Seesaw. This episode, we also see some of Bluey's friends, in particular Coco, Snickers, and Judo. And what other season 2 episode do we see where they are all specifically in it together? Baby Race.
But after a lot of practice, eventually, you sat up. Bluey, you're sitting.
We know that Chili is good friends with Bella, Snickers' mum, and Wendy because of the mothers group and because Wendy is her neighbour. So perhaps this is also how she is friends with Pom Pom's mum. When she had Bingo, she most likely joined a mothers group again, and this group consisted of Buddy's mum, Jasper's mum, Missy's mum, and Janelle, her neighbour, just like how Wendy was. And then of course they all became very close, as did their kids, with some of them attending school together and some of them not. Seeing as Bingo and Pom Pom have been friends then since birth, it would also make sense then that Pom Pom would eventually meet Bingo's best friend from school, Leela, and that they two would become good friends. Let me know though down below which theory you like best about how Pom Pom is friends with everyone.
Jasper has asked that we play Pass the Parcel by Lucky's dad's rules.
They're not my rules.
Moving on though to our last 2 segments, which is appearances and fun facts. Pom Pom has appeared in the episode Seesaw, the end credits of Curry Quest, Pass the Parcel at most of the birthday parties, and the special extended Bluey intro. And this could perhaps be a nod to her getting her own mini-sode episode that starts airing in June. Pom Pom has also appeared in 2 books as well. As I mentioned before, she is in the first Where's Bluey book, where she's on the beach page playing with Judo, and then she is also in the second Christmas special Where's Bluey book, where she can be seen twice. The first, she is a key character to find on the Christmas shopping page, and she can be seen sending off a letter to Santa by herself, as I'm sure she can now jump up to reach that letterbox. And the second is in the final page, where she can be seen playing with Chucky, again showing their friendship as seen in Pass the Parcel. As for some fun facts, she is 5 years old and we know her birthday is on the 16th. Aside from socks, she can also be seen walking on all 4 legs. And not like the adults who walk on their knees. She is walking on her hands and feet and seems to be able to switch quite easily between dog walking and human-like walking. In the extended intro scene, we can see that she loves to dance as well, as she does multiple dance styles like ballet as well as the shuffle. We have never seen her father in any of the episodes that she has appeared in. However, it is great seeing how much Bandit cares for her and can tell when she really needs help.
Trailer? No. What trailer? He's in Russia or something.
Hey!
This is mine.
Hey!
We know that Pom Pom likes lollipops, and thanks to her birthday card, we can also tell that she loves bubbles, stuffed toys, and also butterflies appear to be her favorite animal, as she has an orange face painted one here on her card, and again at the end of Curry Quest she has a blue face painted one on as well. We also now know that Pom Pom is the proud owner of a Chattermax, as she won a blue Chattermax in Pass the Parcel at Missy's birthday, which she was super excited about. And cheeky dogs, that is everything we know so far about Pom Pom. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this character in Bluey and what character you would like to see a deep dive on next. Until then though, I have picked you cheeky dogs out a few other videos that maybe you would like to watch, and I will see you all in another video. Bye!